I'm not reading that. I know how this goes. Updated now? Alright, cool. Welcome to Dinosaur Island. In this strange land, we find that Toadstool's missing again, just like Focus Blast always does. What? I believe Focus Blast is a Pokemon move. Check this out. Babylon. Alright, let's check this out first. Cute. I still love this remix. Astley and Robo together at last. Babylon. Alright, I need that block. Snazzy background. I'm digging this. I'm very happy for some one room concepts right now. Okay. Oh wait, that's a death block. And also this is VLDC, so I'm gonna have to do all of the levels in order every time. And that's just fine. Hey, there's a ceiling up there. Okay, remember that block will kill you. Remember that thwomp will kill you. We're learning here. Sure, that works. That's a document I can look at without my computer exploding. New and exciting way to die. I didn't commit. It's an easy thing to do if you just commit. And hold B. Holding B is the other key thing. I feel that's an important one. Why am I not holding B? Maybe my fingers are starting to fail in addition to the Super Nintendo controller. Alright. Let's be smarter. With B. There's no moves that always miss, except Focus Blast. Huh. I mean, there are moves in Pokemon I think that always hit, right? Oh, like I'm pretty sure Quick Attack usually hits. But yeah, always misses. What about like Hyper Beam? Anything that like requires a turn of recharging has to also miss a fair bit, I'd imagine. At least feel like it. So one small thing I would note is that hitting the ceiling there does not feel great. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Swift? Swift can't miss. Yeah, that makes sense. Though I think every move has a small chance of missing in Gen 1 because they messed up the math a little bit. Like a 1 in 256 chance of missing. It's not significant, except it can happen. Every Dynamax hits. I don't get Dynamax. It's a weird mechanic. I might just be too old and not playing the appropriate type of Poke. Come on. Gen 1 is rubber band the game. I don't really think there's a lot of rubber banding going on. The AI for Gen 1 is actually pretty straightforward. Like, it pretty much always tries to use super effective moves, and if it can't, it does random stuff, unless it's like one of 4 gym leaders that has a specific routine. Lance being one of them. There we go. We finally beat the Thwomper. Okay. I thought I was gonna land on that. Psychic is literally glitched. Oh yeah, Psychic is broken. I mean, part of the problem is the lack of the split between physical and special. Special having having high special defense, or special gives you both offense and defense, is kind of broken. It's immune to ghost attacks. Oh, Psychic, the type. I thought you meant the move. I'm like, Psychic, the move isn't immune to ghost types. That's not nonsensical, but no, yeah. I have to assume that that's like the only name that is also a type. But yeah, I mean, there's not even that... Isn't there only one ghost attack that isn't Dream Eater? Like, there's Nightshade, which isn't very good. And then there's Dream Eater, which requires a bit too much setup to really use. Intended to be weak. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. They probably fixed that in Gen 2. Yeah. Yeah, one thing I would say is I don't read these. I read those black things at the end, not as like it's going to jump up, but as it's going to stop. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but it might also be that it's a bit too dark for me to make them out entirely clearly. I'm going to turn off the light really quick. Get the mic, but whatever, it should be fine. Oh, those are X's. Yeah, I did not see that. Bug is god-awful in Gen 1. Yeah, that's true. Bug is completely worthless. There's no good Pokemon and there's no good bug moves. Why did I mute the mic? That was silly. Alright, there we go. Okay. This is I need to move quick kind of stage. Which I failed. I need to proc this first, and then jump on that, which is what I did not think to do. But each of the red X's are cut off. Okay. Oh, I never stuck around there long enough to learn that. Yeah. I see. Because, yeah. Yep. That makes sense. But because I can jump off that early, I suspect it's possible to easily not learn that. Proc. There we go. Does help. The music is good. I like the backgrounds. Alright, so proc this. That works. I'm not sure that was the intended solution, but it works. Okay. The same setup, but different. That comes back, right? That comes back. And then the other side, it comes back. Hey! Thank you. That should not have worked. Okay, it goes up off the top. No! Well, I guess I'm going forward. Oh, it's those. Yep, I did not anticipate well. Okay, those go back and forth, so this is a timing puzzle that I failed. Alright. Well, I done trolled myself, so... Up to me to untroll myself. I did not think that through all the way before doing. Shocker, I know. hate that one block. I had my tech on, I imagine it would show that I got hit there quite a bit. And Pokemon. Yeah, Gen 1 had so many, like, good Pokemon that were just not of the types you necessarily wanted to use. The starters were just ridiculously good, and then there were, you know, things like Mewtwo. Legendaries. But there were so many, like, weird Pokemon you'd, like, never want to use. Like Krabby. Why would you ever use Krabby unless you just really liked Krabby? Should have committed. Did not commit. Like, there were so many fish. Like, I want to say there were... What did we have? Like, we had Seadra, you had Tentacruel, you had Magikarp, of course. Like, there was a shit ton of fish in that game. Even OU, there was crazy Pokemons, I bet. I still find the whole tiering system be kind of ridiculous. It's sensical, in the sense that people want to be able to, you know, actually play things and use Pokemon that make sense and not get crushed instantly because some dude brought a team that's like 8 Mewtwo's. Special stat. Yeah, special stat was broken because it did double duty. Being both defensive and offensive. That's why the Abra line was so broken. Even before getting to Alakazam, Kadabra was straight up ridiculous. Anything goes. I mean, I think there's a tier for everybody. Probably. But the Smogon system is something that just amuses me. Bringing just 8 of a broken Pokemon as a dogshit strategy for anything goes? Really? Bring in 6 Slacking. Yeah, I know nothing of the Pokemon meta. Pretty much, my Pokemon abilities are try to do super effective things, but it seems reasonable. You two can't do shit against Chansey. Yeah, Chansey's like a big bag of hit points. Like, few things can do stuff against Chansey. Let's see. Especially because it has one of the few healing moves in Gen 1, I think. Oh, man. In Gen 8, 8 Zicken Crowned auto loses against the Ditto. I mean, doesn't Ditto have like a PP, like, only has so many points, right? So even if you did have 8 of them, the Ditto would not be able to kill all of them, right? Wouldn't it start struggling? Because I thought it got like 5 overall, or is it 5 per attack? You know, I should just aim for the left side and just keep going. That's what I should do. It's not a hard setup. I just keep psyching myself out. Because Ditto can hold a Choice Scarf, right? Because that'll multiply your damage. But that locks him into one move, right? And after you run out of your power points, you can't continue. If there were 8 of them, though, wouldn't you only get like 1 move? You only get 5 moves, I think. Isn't that how Dittos work? Or if things changed, or have I just forgotten and never really actually used Ditto for anything important? When he enters, he copies the boost and it activates the ability to give it another boost. Oh my. Yeah, that does sound like it'd be a little ridiculous. Okay. Cannot believe this one thwomp. Cannot believe it. Thwomp, unbelievable. So unbelievable. Won't believe it. Come see the mighty egress. I gotta wait another cycle. I didn't do this right. There you go. Commit the left side. Don't worry about the lava. And there's another. This is puzzle room. Second puzzle room. It's the same thing as the first puzzle room. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. This time will be different. Ha! I'm big! I don't think it's going to help me. In fact, this feels like it's actively a bad idea, so we're just gonna nix it. Can I just drop this straight? No, I can't. Behemoth Bastion, play rough, play little PP, but other moves they always run, like Wild Charge, Sacred Sword, have more. And even if Zynokin is bulky, because of this base 770 base attack, 2x won't survive any attack that doesn't resist. Okay. That makes sense. I just thought that Dittos had a limited amount of power points per move. Oh my. I gotta start this moving and then get off of it. Yeah, I'd like to play Pokemon again. Like Gen 1. I have a plan for that at some point, but I need to do some work on it. I've been meaning to do work on it for last year, so... Probably won't have... Oh. Well, that's a problem. No. I'm gonna grab myself a beverage. I'll be right back. Yeah, I've seen Temp 6. He also comes up in my recommendations fairly often for some reason. Alfred. Super Game Boy chat hacks. Yeah, we gotta try that again. Need to find a good victim game, because Wario the thing didn't seem to want to, just... Memory changes just didn't seem to stick. Which was weird. Why did I jump? But yeah, I do appreciate those videos, even though I fully believe that he does play an awful lot of matches and posts the best ones. Can't blame anybody for doing a little bit of cherry picking in that regard. There's no reason for me not to hold up there. I think that's the key. I guess there are two reasons not to hold up there. Okay, got to get a bit closer on that one. I'm certain he's really good on his own. I mean, when you're playing gimmicky things like that, though, the odds of something going wrong are going to be a lot more. Used to win a lot of tournaments. I'm certain he did. Like, coming up with those sorts of strats is something that someone who has an awful lot of love for the game does. A bit like how we're looking at VLDC and how it has all these strange things going on and it's all a vanilla ROM. There we go, one shot it. Thanks, I hate it. Okay. It's gonna go super fast once it gets off there, but it's also gonna drop a tile. Super fast, right. Yeah, big quotation marks. It's true. But none of the programming has really changed. I guess there's some patches. There's the stuff Lunar Magic adds, which is slightly different. It's not OLDC vanilla, but still. It's very different than the chocolate fests we generally see. Okay, up there did not save me. I do love how there are vanilla solutions to things that you would generally use, chocolate stuff for. Like, multiple midways. You can always do things with, like, one-up doors. Because the bottom of those things don't actually hurt you. It isn't actually going to drop one tile? Oh. I misread that. I misread that too. Wonder how far in the past what the latency on your end is right now. One of the things I love about Franker's E-Face is it tells me what the rough stream latency is. And depending upon who it is, I can generally get, somewhere between 1 to 5 seconds. More for some people whose connections are unideal or happen to be on the opposite side of the planet. Australia, despite its relative closeness to Seattle, is still really far away. Nope. Okay, we're back to this thing where it doesn't actually drop a tile, which is good. Right, because it rides on top of those things. Okay. The other thing we've learned is we should not go as high as possible. You're on mobile, so like 1 to 2, okay. I'm always amazed that people watch on mobile just because of what a pain it is to do. I wanted to watch a bit of like ROM hack races when I was out and about. Was waiting for some food, and I'm like, yeah, this is something I could watch while waiting. But for some reason, Twitch insisted I log into the app, even though like all I want to do is watch a dang stream. So, what the heck? My laptop's frozen. Shit. This is weird. Oh, there it goes. I'm really glad I saved some things, because it just reset. My entire laptop reset. I won't be able to read chat for a few minutes. So that sucks. Yeah, it was bound to happen sometime. Just unhappy that it happened right now. Alright, like a million things are going to launch all at once. Yeah, no shit, my computer restarted because of a problem. That one. Yes, restore the myriad of tabs I have, which is going to make this take a while. Enjoy some music while we wait. Dear Lord. No! A million other things I do not care about. Remind me later. Go away. Thank you, Steam. Okay, web server. Does this even know what command did I run to make this happen? Crap. Python websock. There it goes, that's good. Python rcbot. Everything should be back. Yeah, there we go. You're in Brazil too. Yeah, that for convenience sake. PC is just better, and no Franker's E-Face. True enough. True enough. And that is, speaking of which, that's going to cause me pain, because I got to go and disable Franker's E-Face for this. For some reason, it prevents me from doing several Twitch administration tasks. Alright, cool. Things appear to be back up and running. And my laptop is going to be very loud for a few minutes while it figures itself out. Mildly annoyed that happened. It was one day away from retirement. Yeah, well, I mean, it came back up pretty quick. I mean, it still boots faster than my Windows 98 machine, I guess. And there's a bunch of stuff I needed to set up because of my Twitch setup that takes extra time. But it's all back up and running, as far as I can tell. Except that, I forgot to fix that. There we go. I'd like to take a moment and appreciate that your level lets me get things fixed up while I wait. Surprising how even uptime is Franker's E-Face only. Yeah, that is surprising. It seems like it's something you'd want to know. Alright, that worked. That was not as hard as I thought it would be. Okay, this is going to run me straight into that wall. Oh, that's not solid. Okay. Saws? Okay. Oh good, a 1-up. Like I said, solutions. When I die here, there will be a door or something. And I won't be able to go to the rest of the level that way. Oh god, I wasn't ready for it to fall. But everything else worked out. Don't jump into the saw. Wait for it. There we go. Okay, what am I looking at here? Use Thwomp to get to rope. Use rope to get over here. Drop block. Come back on rope. Throw block really fast. Okay. I'm gonna assume those hurt me. I'm not really sure what to think about this. Alright. What goes down first, so at least I have some space. Okay, that is oh, I should spin on it instead. The triangle, I think, might be a red herring. Spikes. There we go. You know, mistakes were made. Recoverable. Oh. Yeah, I probably wanted to get on that thing beforehand. You can use spin jump on it, or you can use the triangle. For some reason, Mario on triangle, some sprite interaction disabled. Yeah. My thought was it would be just hard to get to where I wanted to be within the triangle time. So I decided to go with the spin jump, which just made more sense to me. Oh, sneaky. Oh, there was a second saw behind the grassy knoll. But yeah, the spin jumping seems easier to me and more consistent. Yeah, I know about the triangle interactions. They are so weird. Those triangles, they smile at you, but you know they hold a dark secret. A dark programming secret. Okay. I'm so glad I don't take a lap on that one. Decided not to jump. Has the same energy as the Watchman spawn. I could see that. It knows something. It knows something. Smiler? Any smilers out there? Reminds me of one of the more ridiculous moderations I did. Super Smile Face World. The very easy hack that was designed for a 4-year-old that almost became Kaizo Light because they put a Kaizo Light level in it. The idea being that the whole thing was made for Wanthak's kid. I think her name's Claire. And that they would trade off the controller between her and him. But I pointed out, like, that doesn't work. You can't just suddenly throw Kaizo tricks because not everyone has a Wanthak around. As convenient as it would have been. So they added skip doors for that in case you cannot do shell jumps and whatnot. Which was very sensible. They also had one broken midway, which I probably shouldn't have been such an ass about, given that you could hardly die in that level. Though it does sort of beg the question, why have a midway in a level where you can't die without trying? Like, I seriously had to try to die in that level. Huh. Just realized that the background is changing color on me. Are we going from like sunset to dusk now? There's no such thing as dusk in the city. Yeah, this definitely has the feeling of dawn, which I can see outside my window right now. Bonk. Time when there's still some stars out. The sky's not quite properly blue. It's getting there. Very light regrab there. Okay, now back to this. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. There's a... I don't know why I keep reading that as 1 saw. I know it's 2, but I keep reading it as 1. All the tick noises they make. What are the satisfying noises in Mario World? Just also like landing, doing spin jumps on thwomps. Very satisfying noise. It just works so well. Wall clips! Nobody likes wall clips. They are the worst kind of clip. Hit clips, way better kind of clip. It's speed clips, I think it's a haircutting place. Way better kind of clip. Wall clip? No, worst kind. Twitch clips, fantastic type of clip. But wall clips, no, never. I mean, the thing about wall clips is basically they're always bad unless you're tassing. The only reason they're anybody ever says, man, I appreciate these, is tassing. Or occasionally, like, people who like to play pit hacks. But I think we can safely dismiss their concerns about wall clipping. Okay. I can stand here forever. Ah! 2 saws, I've defeated you. Alright. It's the same level, but different. Alright, 1 shot. Put out in discussion that removing wall clips would be good. Yeah, I agree with that. If you're gonna have other, like, quality of life things, that seems like a good one. Second 1 shot. I could proceed, but I need the moon. Nope. Why did I think I need the moon? I want a best fruit, spike, and moon. God, that's gotta be a weird timing because, like, you're gonna be in there doing the trampoline thing. The more I think about that, the more I think maybe I should have just taken the pipe. Thinking maybe there's a better way to do that. I feel like there's a troll like that in Invictus or Grand Poo World, where like there's a midway but it's surrounded by saws. Yeah, that's Grand Poo World 2 because it's Danger Zone 2. Because of that hilarity that got its name. Danger Zone 2 being like a pornographic gallery viewing SNES ROM. Which is still kind of funny. Especially because Grand Pooh Bear actually opened that on stream. Thinking, oh yeah, I got a sequel, so it can't be bad. Went too low there. I actually considered naming one of my ROMs Danger Zone 2 when I was doing a marathon thing, but wisely decided against it. Thought one, it'd be a funny inside joke, but 2, also just might just get in trouble for it, and it wouldn't actually be all that funny. Getting to be good friends with this swamp. Me and this swamp, total buds. Me and this swamp, not so much. Alright, and now this. Saw's not okay. Oh yeah, there's way more leeway in that than I thought there was. I just was not paying attention to the right spots. Nuts. What other kind of clips are there that exist? Clipping planes. It's not one you hear much outside of people who write 3D engines. Well, clipping planes are actually pretty nifty technology for reducing overdraw in cases where you can't do good pre-calculations. There's a really fun article about the Trespasser engine, a game that was made for a Jurassic Park license that explains how it implemented several things, and it needed occluding planes because it just had too big of overdraw problems. Which, because it was trying to be like one of the first open world FPS games, so you kind of got to give it a little bit of credit there for what they were trying to do, even if they didn't really succeed. The game is probably best known, oh no, for its interesting health system where you look down at a tattoo on your breast and see how much health you have. Very immersive. But can't for life you won't figure out why people printed porn magazines and SNES cartridges. Probably because it was there. My understanding is an awful lot of the pirate SNES stuff, especially on like the Japanese side, came from BBSs. And when you run a BBS or have a BBS, you want people to have a good reason to call in. And, you know, custom cool ROMs is a pretty reasonable reason to get people to come in, and even if they're not very good. But yeah, even in that era, there probably were better ways to deliver pornography. There's also a really cool video about those things. Some of the SNES porn things. Apparently there's one guy who made a damn it, slideshow viewer that people used for a lot of those things. It was the Lion slideshow viewer. And mostly what people did was take rips of PC 88, 98 games and just put them on there. Yeah, exactly. We have porn games. They're not porn games at all. Like, I remember when I used to log into BBSs, and having a large collection of software was a big draw, even if none of it was all that good. There was one I remember dialing into, and they had a 6 CD collection of software, and would rotate on any given day which CDs were in the CD-ROM drive. And that seemed amazing at the time. Yeah, that's a lot easier to do if you keep the momentum from jumping the first time. So, the other draw for me for BBS is for just playing games, which... not quite as good. BBS owners did not like it if you just logged in and played games instead of posting on the message boards or whatever. There we go. I think it's funny that to the people who wanted even back in the day. Yep. Okay. Is this a trick? Maybe the moon's just optional. Maybe it doesn't open a moon door. Maybe it's just optional. Ah, it was just optional. How have you fallen down, star of the morning, son of the destroyer of nations, king of Babylon? Yep. The moon was a trap. A total trap. Alright. Ruby. Son of Dawn. The star of the morning. Music by World Peace, Kevin M, and Lumi. Thanks for Mad Lad, Mass Punishment, Jesus, and Louis for testing. Yeah, no, definitely well tested. Oh, if I want to hit the box, I gotta do the thing. Ow. I've never done that Kaizo trick before. And even if I did, that's a pretty narrow landing. I don't know why, but I thought it was actually SA1. It's not SA1. That jump is cruel indeed. Or Gamma. Gamma. I'm pretty sure it's not SA1. Or it might be SA1. Whatever. It's saved, I think. Load always. Keep. I want to find out what the box says. Is water level 1. Or sometimes it's better to have tools than to be good. Except now I can't get in. Is water level 0. Also, I have a cape. I could have just done that. And thank you for playing. Mario's head is stuck inside the box. I kind of want to just leave it here and continuously hold left. It has an aesthetic that I find appealing. Anyway. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I got baited by the moon, but other than that, I had a good time. Definitely a good level. I expect you'll do well. Epic soft lock, exactly. Well, even if you got in there small, you'd still be soft locked. Alright. I'm thinking, since I have the time, and I think I've got just about the right amount of time for this, so I need to leave here at 7:30. It is currently 5:30. And there's about 15-ish minutes of stuff I need to do before leaving. So I think we can actually play another game. And I just realized this thing is broken. Oh my. It's broken, but it's okay. It's mostly correct.